I got zeroed out my membrane, you keep calling me insane. Every single day more XRP is what I obtain. No more cash, no more cars, only QR codes. No more proof of work, we running validated nodes. This is the life that I chose. They look at the cons, I look at the pros. I'm always bullish and it shows. Now you wanna ask about XRP, I am not telling. Now you want some of my XRP, I am not selling, it's not for sale. Honestly, I just wish you well, cause I'm XRP for well. I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. XRP taking the lead, we shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. My membrane, you keep calling me insane. Every single day more XRP is what I obtain. No more cash, no more cars, only QR codes. No more proof of work, we running validated nodes. This is the life that I chose. They look at the cons, I look at the pros. I'm always bullish and it shows. Now you wanna ask about XRP, I am not telling. Now you want some of my XRP, I am not selling, it's not for sale. Honestly, I just wish you well, cause I'm XRP for well. I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. XRP taking the lead, come equipped with institutional speed. XRP giving the go to proceed, don't listen to FUD, I know they mislead. Trying to tell them but I know they don't care. ODL, no nothing compared. Back in the day I was willing to share, now I don't have any left to spare. Saw some liquidity on demand, try to tell them but they don't understand. Holding my ledger right here in my hand, see the signs it was already planned. Digital economy, it's already here. I'm talking about the moon, they think I majored in astrology. Haters talking trash, I think they majored in garbology. Focus on my future, so I invest in technology. Number one is where we ranking. Come on. And if you don't have XRP, then I do not know what you thinking. This the time, this the year, this the place to be. Hard or strong all day long, doing it faithfully. Keep that negative energy far away from me. It's not our fault that we seeing something that you can't see. I got my hands on some on-demand liquidity, and I'ma hold on to it now into infinity. This the greatest wealth transfer the world will ever see. But I'm not talking, I'm about to go buy me more XRP, cause I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, for well. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? Can't you tell?
What's up, everybody? Hey, let's go. What up? What up? Let's go, Brandon. What up, Mirth? What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Early. We are on early today. I am up. I've had coffee. Feeling good today. I got a couple of calls for some stuff today, but I'm chilling today. I'm chilling. Today we're chilling. What's Chimp doing?
He didn't wake up with a how you doing. He said there's a lot of girls I can do it. I knew him forever in a minute. If I say he got mad in him, he got me feeling like ooh. I knew it when I met him. I loved him when I left him. Got me feeling like ooh. And then I had to tell him I had to go. Oh na 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 na, Havana, ooh na na. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. Oh, but my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners, Havana, ooh na na. Havana, ooh na na.
Gotta support my boy Chimp. Gotta support my boy Chimp. Clicking that join button every month. Just call me Lost if it's still easier, buddy. Well, Lost. I think you should change back to Lost. You know what? You should change your name to Lost XRP. I like that name. Lost XRP. That's what I think. Look at, I got the power yellow. Look at that. The power yellow. My boy Chimp. The worst way to handle rejection. This is pathetic. What is this?
Why haven't you called me back?
Oh, I don't know.
How did somebody do that to somebody else? I told you that this has happened in the past.
So earlier today, I came across one of the scariest and most pathetic videos I've seen in a while. Now, I think most people have been rejected by a girl or guy at least a couple times in their life before, and it obviously sucks. There's few feelings worse than being rejected by someone, but you just gotta take it. And
for the record, never been rejected by a girl. For the record.
Move on. And today we're going to be taking a look at someone who didn't do that. Get ready to see the
I got you guys. Don't worry. I hold the record for us.
Absolute worst way to handle rejection. Before we start, I just want to give quick credits to Jamari.
Years later to let me know that his dad was in the hospital. I showered. I did.
Without further ado, let's take a look.
I had a first date planned for Friday. I took a nap so that I would be all rested and fresh. I showered. I did my hair. I looked good. And then I sat in a restaurant for a half hour waiting for him, and he never showed up. He then called me 2 hours later to let me know that his dad was in the hospital. And then he called me after that to tell me that his dad wasn't actually in the hospital and that he lied. He then proceeded to leave me about 5 or 6 additional voicemails. I would like to present them to you now.
And it's Brad again. So it's been an hour, and I haven't really heard from you, which I don't think is very cool. I talked to my friends, and they said I should have heard something from you by now. I know you're busy with work and everything like that, but, you know, I just basically spilled my guts to you and, you know, was super honest with you, and I just don't think that it's fair that you're not calling me back.
John 1, what is up, man? Hi, JB. Can't stay at work. Just popped in to say XRP to the moon. That's what I'm talking about. All right, John 1, do your work, bro. Get that stuff done, and we will continue researching everything that's going on in the crypto space for you. And then check back in later. All right, peace out, bro.
This is not cool, you know.
Not cool.
I'm starting to rethink things, and
What?
I don't know. If I don't hear from you in the next, 30 minutes, I'm sorry. I just don't think it's going to work out.
So immediately, there's a few red flags with this.
They went on one date. One date.
This guy here. He doesn't think it's very cool that she's not answering him, yet he didn't show up to the date.
What up? Be back in a sec. Just heading down to work, Van. Then I'll fire this back on. Right, guys. Sounds good, bro. John 1 will do, mate. All right, man. That's what I'm talking about. Lost XRP? Yes. Sounds like I lost my keys for the Nano? Yes, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
And even admits to lying about his father being in the hospital. Why the hell would anyone want to go on a date with you at that point? That alone is already alarming, but he somehow thinks that just because he admitted to his lie, that automatically means he should get a second chance with this girl and is the victim in this situation. Just from that 40-second message alone, you could already tell that this guy is...
Guys, I'm super sorry. I just get really upset sometimes. I just haven't been treated very well over the years, and you said you were different. I thought you were different, and You know, I just get a little upset when I feel like somebody's not being honest with me after I've been honest with them, because I was honest with you, so I was going to hope you're honest with me. But I still haven't heard from you. It's been a little bit. It's been a few hours, and I just feel like you could respect the situation and me enough to call me back. But like I said, I just wanted to apologize. I didn't mean to yell, and, you know, that's not who I am. Just give me a call and so we can reschedule everything. And once
Good morning, Don's. Let's go.
we do, I can explain to you what type of person I am and how honest I am and just cool and calm and all that fun stuff. So I look forward to talking to you and rescheduling another date with you. So, yeah, I'll talk to you soon.
I think it's pretty clear what kind of person you are. So a few hours have passed and here he is, still leaving messages on this girl's phone and continuing to in the hospital to skip a date.
I think this one's my favorite. It's the piece de resistance.
Why haven't you called me back?
I don't know.
How did somebody do that to somebody else? I told you that this has happened in the past. You said you weren't going to do it. You said it happened to you, and it happened to me. That's why we got along so well. I have left several messages spilling my heart to you. All I'm asking for is a callback, and we could go on a date. I could treat you really nice. I really can. I just don't understand girls like
Who the fuck says things like that? What the hell? Who says things like that? Oh my god. Oh my god.
you. I thought you were different.
Yeah, this guy is batshit crazy. That is a bullet dodged if I've ever seen it. You can't listen to that and think that this dude is mentally
Que paso nada, Dan H. Que está pasando?
stable. Didn't this guy say he wouldn't give her a second chance if she didn't call him back in 30 minutes?
So if I don't hear from you in the next, 30 minutes, I'm sorry. I just don't think it's going to work out.
For some context, hours have went by at this point, and Mason, the girl in the video, judging by this guy's seething anger you could hear through the phone, I think we may have a potential stalker situation in the works.
But wait, there's more.
I was just thinking, please do not put any of my information on TikTok. Like I said, I'm kind of a sensitive guy. I'm a private guy. And just please, whatever you do not put this on TikTok.
I would never. That is the last thing that I would ever do.
YouTube.
But after you screamed at me and you, stood me up and the, 7 voicemails, I forgot.
I would hate, to have legal get involved. Just please, just don't do it. Just be smart and just don't do it, okay?
He's threatening me!
All right, call me back. I still haven't heard from you.
What is this man's thought process at this point? You gotta wonder if Brad really thinks he could still get a second chance with this girl. Either Brad's having a psychotic breakdown or he is genuinely this narcissistic and unself-aware to his actions. Something tells me it's a bit of both.
And I know I should not be calling you right now, that this is none of my business, but I have a habit sometimes of trying to make things right. And Bradley told me what happened over the weekend and about the date that y'all were supposed to go on, and I was so excited for him and excited for you too. I know you're new in Dallas and you need to get out and see what the city's all about. And Bradley and I have a lot of talks about how we treat people and how he knows that what he did was not right, and he knows that, and he has acknowledged. He said, "Mama, I know I shouldn't have done it." And I want you to know.
Mama, what the fuck? Who gets... All right, listen. This was a first date that the guy canceled, then left her 7 voicemails in a row over the course of 4 or 5 hours. Then the next day got his mother to call this woman, this poor girl.
As his mama, I take this very seriously, and I told him, you need to make it right. It's not how we treat people, and he knows that, and he's always been such a good, kind boy, and I just feel like, maybe if you would consider giving him another shot, maybe you guys could figure this out. And so, what I was kind of hoping was that you maybe come over to our house and have supper and just kind of let you see that Bradley's a good boy, and that, I raised him right. And he knows better than to do what he did over the weekend. So anyway, show you some Southern hospitality. I can make you some.
Clearly, your son has been raised right. A true gentleman. I'll be honest, never have I seen someone handle a rejection worse than this. I thought it was already crazy and pathetic enough to go on an entire incel rant to some girl you don't even know, but it has somehow gotten even sadder. Word of advice to any guys watching this, if you ever get rejected by a girl, don't get your mom to personally call
Yeah, never do that.
woman. Brad is just lucky his picture. At the end of the day, let this video be an but anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for
Yo, that is hilarious. Brad needs a timeout at the bottom of the lake. Yo, Mr. NC, she's cute. What up, man? Yeah, she got some nice hair, right? Yo, that was hilarious. What else? Who's the man who slapped a reporter live on air? What? What?
A young reporter is going live, covering a popular race in Savannah, Georgia. All is going well. Then the runners start goofing around for the camera.
Whoa! Not expecting that.
Nothing too annoying, just having some fun. Then this happens.
Exciting.
He really did it. The runner slapped the reporter's behind. You can see the shocked look on her face.
It's very exciting. People.
23-year-old reporter Alex Bozargian maintained her composure, but she really let him have it on social media. To the man who smacked my butt on live TV, you violated, objectified, and embarrassed me. No woman should ever have to put up with this at work or anywhere. Do better. So, who was that obnoxious knucklehead? Citizen sleuths went on the hunt, combing through photos of the 2,500 registered racers and found.
Wow, that was crazy. This shit is why I don't talk to people anymore. Yo, what is why, Florida? Tell me what. Brad who? Anime Wolf, what is up? We are on early today, guys. Early, guys and girls.
Found this. The creep was identified as 43-year-old Tommy Calloway. So, how'd they ID him? Notice the sunglasses and shirt. It's a match with the guy who slapped the reporters behind. The number on his race bib gave his name away. And get this, he's a teen youth minister at his church. His LinkedIn profile says he's also a Boy Scout leader, so he definitely should know better.
Wow.
The runner accused of slapping a reporter on her behind hasn't decided if she's.
He helped himself to a part of my body.
Appearing on CBS This Morning, she said she hasn't decided if she's willing to accept the runner's apology.
He took my power, and I'm trying to take that back. Whether I am open to it or not, I want to take my time with that.
43-year-old Tommy Calloway is a married father of two. He's a teen church youth minister and a Boy Scout leader. I read him the reporter's outraged social media post. Alex said, quote, "To the man who smacked my butt on live TV, you violated, objectified, and embarrassed me. No woman should ever have to put up with this at work or anywhere. Do better." Your reaction?
I totally agree 100% with her statement. And the two most important words were her last two words, do better. And that's my intentions.
He separates himself from the runners, and he
Wow, that's crazy. This is old, who cares? I care, actually. This is the first time I've ever seen it. This is what I do. I go on and look through what's in my feed. The guy just, who the fuck is outside beeping the horn like a madman? The fuck is going on? All right, there we go. I had to straighten that out. I don't hear anything about XRP. Well, you won't be writing anything about XRP either. Yo, someone was outside just beeping their horn like crazy for no reason. All right, what else is here? How I make 700 in an hour at Walmart? What the hell? Crypto will reach $5? Huh. Ledger City is near, though. Ledger City, you think so? Ledger City? What is Ledger City?
Is known as Ledger City. It is an immersive 3D experience built on the XRP blockchain. In Ledger City, buildings will correspond to accounts. Every account on the blockchain will...
Yo, that's pretty cool. Blocktopia is where it's at, man. I think Blocktopia is going to be the best for crypto. The best. That's what I think. Attempted home robbery deterred by Ring floodlight cam siren 10 months ago. This is old. Let's watch this. Billy Bob. Good morning, Billy Bob. Good to see you in here, bro, from South Detroit. This guy trying to rob somebody. Saying nobody's home. I think they're about to try to rob. Well, the title says they're gonna try, so there's no thinking about it. Ring floodlight cam siren. I want to hear the siren. Yo, did all three of them have to pull their pants up? Look at this. Jesus. That's hilarious. Homeowner catches robbers break into home on live TV. Oh my god. All right, what is XRP doing right now, actually? Let's take a look real quick. There's at 60 cents. This is the daily chart. Let's take a look. This is the daily. All right, so we have the 702 and the 786 right here. Oh, that needs to come down more. Hold on. There we go. Wow, look at that. You know what I need? I need the 400 EMA. Oh my god. All right, there we go, the 400. All right, so the 50 just crossed below the 400 on the daily chart. Yeah, I think something crazy is gonna happen very soon. Very, very soon, man. For sure. Let's look at the hourly. So what we want to look for here is we want to look for the 50 EMA, which is this pink line getting used as support. It was rejection over here, right? Rejection, 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 resistance, rejection. Then, boom, we get support right here on the 25th. Right on the 25th. Now we've broken down below it, and now I want to see it come back above and bounce off it to the upside. That's what I want to see. Also, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the daily. Yeah, we're getting a lot of wicks right here, a lot of stopping volume candles. Let's put the hourly up right now. What happened to Matty G? Is he a scammer? Matty G has always been a scammer, and I just realized that like a couple months ago. That's why I stopped talking to him. I don't talk to people like that. People who scam people, people who are scumbags. I do not deal with people like that. People who treat me like shit. I would never do business with or talk to somebody who, number one, treats me like shit, and number two, scams people. And that's Matty G. Eventually, he's going to have no subscribers. People are just going to all unsubscribe from him because he's just shit. He got people wrecked with Froth Coin. See, a lot of you don't even know what Froth Coin is. And Matty G shilled it to all of his... See, he has a thing, $150, $200 for an investment group that you can be a part of, lifetime access, if you pay that one-time fee. And all those people that were in his investment group, he got a lot of them to invest thousands into this thing called Froth Coin. It was on... I think Pancake Swap or Uniswap. And what they did was they stole all the money, all the liquidity out of it. And he scammed so many people. I'm happy I never invested in it because he would have got me too. But I never got involved in it. And then he shilled Doge GF. And now look at Doge GF. People are wrecked. They lost everything. Randy Zuckerberg is talking on her crypto channel about ShibGF and DogeGF, Mark Z's sister. Oh, Mr. NC. Yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, it must be a hell of an investment group. BitBoy, also a slimy scammer. He seems to only grow. I know. I think I'm in the wrong business. I think I just need to scam people in order to get somewhere, apparently. What's the name? Randy? That's, let me see. Randy Zuckerberg.
Hi, I'm
I don't see her live anywhere. She's only got 8,000 subscribers.
Hi, I'm Randy Zuckerberg, and I'm so happy that you're here. I'm really excited to be starting my own YouTube channel. One of my biggest passions in life is helping more women get ahead in business, entrepreneurship, investing.
Well, that's nice, but I don't know. Master your personal brand like a marketing pro? Let me see what she says here.
What is Shiba Girlfriend Coin or ShibGF? I recently did a video about meme coins. This community went just...
Oh, she's getting paid by ShibGF. She's getting paid by ShibGF. Let's see if she says it.
So passionate and so crazy, so I had to look into it, and I was amazed by what I found. First of all, sure, Shiba Girlfriend is a meme coin, but it's built on a mission.
Wow, this is sad. So you're telling me one of the richest men in the world's sister has only 8,000 subscribers, and she's talking about fucking Shiba Inu? Holy shit. Shouldn't you let people know that Shiba pays you? Aren't you supposed to disclose that info? Question mark. There we go.
Of bridging the gap and getting more women and girls into tech, which is also my mission and passion. They support charities like Girls Who Code and the Mona Foundation. They did an NFT launch recently where 80%
The Mona Foundation.
of the proceeds went to organizations that get more girls and women in tech, and they have a super passionate community. So those are, I think, really exciting reasons to support a crypto coin and get involved. If you want to buy some, you have to get Ethereum first and then use the Ethereum to get the SHIB GF coin, which means you will have to pay
Wow, that's sad.
gas fees. So
Listen to this. This is sad. Wow, that is the saddest thing I've ever heard. That's sad.
Pleasure to meet you, man. I've been a fan for a long time. It was the first concert I ever saw, Grand Funk Railroad opening for you guys
at the Forum. Yeah, 71 that was.
Absolutely. Greatest show.
Wow.
Thanks a lot.
Oh my God. I cannot believe that I just heard that out of Randy Zuckerberg. That's crazy. The way you laid it down, fucking rolling. Sister of one of the wealthiest persons, 8K subs talking about Shiba. It's insane. What the fuck? That is so sad and so crazy. What is XRP Chiz talking about? 22 hours ago, BOA says Fed CBDC inevitable. Yo, have you guys... Yo, XRP Chiz, when you listen to his music, right? Like, you don't expect to see somebody who... Ah, man, it's so funny. I don't want to say it because I don't want people mad at me. I don't want people to be mad at me. Where's the video? Where's the video? Did he take it down? Did he take numbers down? No, it's not numbers. XRP Chiz videos. Where is it? Where's that video he made recently? It was after Inherently. It was after Inherently. I think he took it down. Where he's like crouched down on the... He took it down. I knew he would take that video down. I fucking knew it. Where is it? Where's that video, the music video he put out that came after Inherently? It came after. It was the most recent one. Where is it? He took it down. What was that? It's the one where he's like rapping outside near water, and there's like this like concrete like railing that he's like crouched on, and like he's walking and rapping. I knew he was gonna take that down because it shows him. I knew he would take it down. Yep. Yeah, he took that music. Wow. Nobody can ever hear that music video. It's gone. He took the song down. He debuted it too, and like it's nowhere to be found. That's so I had a feeling he was going to take that video down. As soon as it released, I watched it and I was like kind of dying inside laughing. And in the back of my head, I'm like, Chiz is going to remove this video very soon, probably, because I know the kind of feedback he's going to get on it. And it wasn't about the lyrics. It wasn't about the song at all. It was about him. Oh, man. And he did. He took it down. I was right. He took it down. What's my boy Bags doing? 21 hours ago, a team paying off solo. Oh, so I did get, she just started the channel. Oh, okay, Randy Zuckerberg. This helping girls, women equality isn't supporting one side. I find people like this sexist. Of course, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm all about everybody. Every man, woman, child, alien, it doesn't matter. Race, creed, religion, I don't care. What I do care about is that everybody in the world should be able to have access to clean water and should be able to have access to food, okay? Nobody should have to starve or be thirsty on this earth. I don't care who you are. You should have access to food and water always. And when people come on talking about I'm only for women, or I'm only for Chinese or Russian or black, white, Spanish, I'm only for this group. I mean, come on. I don't know. I really don't want to get into that actually, but you guys understand, I guess, probably. All right, what is Crypto talking about? Nope. What about the Crypto Cannabis channel? Did they put anything new out? Nope. And Extra VOD. One day ago. 24 hours in crypto. We are so early to XRP.
Lawsuit, I think, is misguided. In fact, the United States is the only country on the planet that has suggested XRP is a security. The idea that XRP is a security, it has traded out there for 8 years. You know, it's kind of like, well, if it was a security, I guess we should have known that a long time ago.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. I'm thank you to all my subscribers for commenting, like, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. If you're new to the channel, go to hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification. We're giving away 1,000 XRP in total when we reach 60,000 subscribers.
Tell him, bro. To my boy, 24 Hours in Crypto, man. I love it. Oh, Messiah. Haven't seen you in a bit. On the West Coast, it's 8 a.m. Listen, the reason you haven't seen me in a bit isn't because it's 8 a.m. on the West Coast, because I stream at like 3, 4 in the afternoon all the time. I don't want to hear it, Messiah, okay? I don't want to... Messiah, I don't want to hear it, bro. That's enough. My viewers just went from 10 to 9. That was Messiah just leaving. No. I'm just kidding, bro. What up, Messiah?
And lucky subscribers are each going to win 100 XRP. And let's get right into today's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, owning 5,000 XRP will make you a millionaire. I'm going to show you.
All the YouTube channels underestimate the power of corrupt politicians and banking cartels. They really do, bro. They really, really do. They underestimate them, man. Listen, if the U.S. politicians, if the United States politicians didn't want crypto, there wouldn't be crypto. It's the banking cartel that weren't ready for crypto yet, but it's happening. They just had to slow it down a little bit. So be happy for 60 cents you can get XRP right now. Because me personally, guys, I told everybody yesterday, and I'm going to tell everybody, 1111. Make a wish, it's 1111. I just told everybody yesterday that I took 80% of all my money in crypto, which means I took, I had $1,000 in legacy, or $1,200 in legacy. I only left $150 in legacy, and I put the rest in XRP. I had $1,200, $1,300 in Blocktopia. I left $200 in Blocktopia. Put the rest in XLM. I only left $337 in WadsPay token. Listen, I put everything into XRP and XLM, everybody. Everything. I put everything. So I have I still have my WadsPay, my Paribus, my Blocktopia, my Legacy, and my Casino Coin, but I only left a couple $100 in each one. All my money went into XRP and XLM. I had to make sure I had 10,000 Stellar Lumens and that I had at least 5,000 XRP tokens for myself personally. My wife has a lot of XRP, but personally, I wanted to hold at least 5,000 XRP and 10,000 XLM tokens. Now, all the money I keep getting now is gonna go into XRP only. But I am still holding the other cryptos because I believe they are going to pop off big. But I can't take the chance of missing XRP. There we go. Have you ever been told you resemble a young John Cusack? No, I haven't. But I've been told I resemble a young Ray Liotta. I have been told that. I have been told that. Don's is laughing, Messiah. Shit, it's payday. I'll be broke in 5 minutes with these prices. Damn right. Did you set up your XLM for Aqua airdrop on Stellar X? No. Nope. I don't want to get involved. Like, I really don't want to just start getting involved with putting my, my ledger and my stuff, linking it to other things. Airdrops are usually shit. Honestly, they like, look at the solo airdrop. We had 16,000 XRP for the airdrop. We ended up getting $30 in crypto. I mean, yes, it was free, but the solo airdrop, I got 59, guys. 59. Look at this. Look at this. Here it is. XRP, 15,400. How much solo did I get today? Today, I just got it today. 6 days after I was supposed to get it, right? Legacy, 59 solo. That's it. At 40 cents per token. Just a joke, man. But it is free money, so I do hear you there. I hear you there, Mr. NC. The thing is, guys, yeah, for Aqua, that's cool. There's almost 18,000 different cryptocurrencies out there. People are starting up cryptocurrencies left and right because they're stealing everybody's money. They're stealing your money. 17,000 something different cryptocurrencies, 18,000 different cryptocurrencies out there. Every letter of the alphabet. Think of 20 different names for every letter and just put a coin at the end of it. That's how many cryptos. There's bottle coin, circle coin, pen coin, watch coin, button coin, scissors coin, microphone coin, Elgato coin, vitamin coin, candle coin, dog coin, cat coin, dick coin, all types of coins. Here's the thing. Only the main ones matter, everybody. That's it. The main ones are the ones that matter. Okay? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, XLM, Cardano, Algorand, IOTA, HBAR. These are cryptos that matter. All these coins that are coming out, dog coins, meme coins, all this shit, and all these other coins, listen, don't get ripped off. Don't get scammed. I'm telling you, man. All these other coins that are out there, do not get scammed. Okay? People are like, don't be a utility maxi. Why? You don't want me to be rich? You don't want me to hodl the best crypto in the world. You want me to put money into the crypto that you get paid to shill so you can keep getting your payments? Is that why? No, I will be a utility maxi. I will be a use case maxi. What I won't be is a broke loser in 6 to 8 months. That's what I won't be. Why? Because I am a utility maxi. I am a use case maxi. I am a vetted project maxi. I do my research into every project I put money into, which is why I don't put all my money into Shiba GF or Floki or Doge GF or all of these meme or listen, guys, if you want to have a lot of money in the future, make sure you're keeping your money into a utility crypto, a use case, something that's going to be here when the SEC brings its wrath down, something that's going to be here that's world adopted, okay? That's adopted worldwide. Do not be fooled by these big name people who are getting paychecks from these meme coins and dog coins. They're getting paychecks. They're getting paid to tell you to buy it. And they're not even disclosing to you that they get paid to tell you to buy the coin. All right. So just be smart, man. Be smart. All right. I don't get paid to talk about anything. The only way I make money is through your membership to my channel or through your donations. I do not get paid to talk about any cryptocurrencies here. This channel only exists. The Jaded Blur crypto channel only exists because I thought there was a way to make a lot of money in cryptocurrency because of the story of how I got involved. I made a lot of money playing poker and blackjack back in 2020. I cashed it out. It was 1 point something Bitcoins. It was for $9,000, okay? Then the following year around the same time, I made $10,000. I cashed it out through Bitcoin and I didn't even have a half a Bitcoin. And I'm like, what the hell? And I noticed Bitcoin was $8,000 and now it was 30 something thousand a year later. So I was like, oh my God, I can make a ton of money in cryptocurrency. That's why this channel exists, because I'm sharing my journey with everyone who wants to follow. And I go live and make videos for everyone who just wants to see what I do on my cryptocurrency journey, because now I invest in hodl cryptocurrency. I speculate in and sometimes I swing trade, and that's it, guys. I'm not here getting paid by SHIB GF or Doge GF or XR Doge or Floki or Peak or whatever you can think of. They are not going to be around in the future, guys. All right. The ones that are going to make, oh my God, I have to fix this. The ones that are going to make a difference are the ones that are making a difference currently. The ones that have the solid doxed team. Okay? Those are the ones that are going to make a difference. Let me ask you a question. Who runs Doge GF? Who's the head of marketing? Who's the CEO? Who's the CFO? Who's the head of correspondence, public relations? Who does the coding? Who for Doge GF? Tell me who. Show me a picture. Give me a name. You can't. Be careful, guys. Be very careful. Must be doing something wrong. Oh, okay, I'm broke as fuck, Messiah says. Oh no, gotta buy some froth coin. Yeah, make sure you get you guys some froth coin. Yeah, they say don't be a utility max. And yeah, they tell you not to be a utility maxi because they want you to invest in their shitcoin. Listen, misery loves company, okay? Misery loves company. All right, this has to get fixed. Hold on. That's going to drive me crazy. All right, there we go. Yeah. So when Doge GF was going up a ton, like months and I don't even know, 5 to 8 months ago, I bought like I don't know, $1,000 worth, and I ended up getting like $5,000, and I cashed out. And I will never buy it ever again because I saw right through that they were just trying to get people to put all their money in. So they wanted to show a little bit of gains. And now look at it. Look where it's at now. Crazy. XLM is 20 cents. Yes, I love it, man. I love it. XLM is at 20 cents. Look at this. Look at XLM. Let's put it on the daily. The last time it was at 20 cents was back in July, guys. Look at this. Look at this. And look at the previous bull run for XLM Stellar Lumens. Look, it went all the way up to 93 cents. We've only been to 80 cents. So we haven't even made an all-time high for XLM Stellar Lumens. I wish I got it down here at like 5 cents. But it's all good. We're getting it at 20 cents, 19 cents. I just bought a ton of XLM Stellar Lumens. And you know what it would have cost me when I first got into it? Oh my God. It was when it was right, it was at like 50 cents. It was in the beginning of February. So here's February. Or no, it was the middle of February, right here. You see when it was 50 cents, 15 all the way through here. This is when I first got into crypto. February 14th all the way through to the 22nd is when I first started really looking at crypto and when I figured it out that I could make money in crypto. So this is when it happened for me. This is when the light bulb switched on for me. Was February 2021, the middle of the month, right here. And I was looking at Stellar Lumens. It was 50 cents per XLM Stellar Lumen, okay? And I bought a bunch. I was like, I want to have, 10 or 20,000 Stellar Lumens. And it was 50 cents a coin. And I didn't even know much about it. I didn't know that it came from 5 cents a few months before. And then, boom, I bought some. And then it went down to 38 cents. And then I was like, holy shit, I want to buy some more. And then I started making YouTube videos, right? So I started buying, and then boom, it went all the way up to 60, 70 cents, right? And then in May, when everything happened, this is after, now I know about XRP. I've been investing in XRP for a while. That's when I wanted to go all in on XRP. And then crypto came down. XLM came down to 20 cents. And I was like, oh my God, I can get 5 for $1. And that's when I made the big 5 for $1 XLM. I was telling everybody about it. And I bought a ton. And now it's at 19, 18 cents. Came down to 16, 17 cents. And this was the time for me to buy Stellar Lumens. So I took all my 80% of all my money in crypto and I put it into XLM and XRP. And I did that yesterday, the day before. So now I only hold a couple $100 of all the other cryptos that I tell you guys about that I like. And I have the 10,000 XLM Stellar Lumens, which would have cost me $5,000 last February, right? It would have cost you $5,000 to have this, but it was less than $2,000 to get it. And boom, sitting on 10K XLM, picked up a little over 5,000 XRP, and I still have 3,000 WadsPay tokens, 6,500 block tokens, 50,000 legacy tokens, and 75,000 casino coins. Because if they're going to do 100 to 300x, there's no reason to put more than a few $100s in. Because if it's going to make you a shit ton of money, you only got to put a couple hundred in. But these coins, XRP and XLM, Jaded, did you sell legacy at a loss? Yes, I did. Yep. What I did with legacy was I put in money at 0025 or 0026. I put 1,000 in and then it went up to 0.003 something. So I took that gain to hedge against my losses to make sure I could have XLM and XRP. Sometimes you just have to know when to take a loss. I know how to take losses. I definitely know how to take a loss. So if I say I was in like some leverage trade, which I don't do anymore, but if I'm in a leverage trade and I can see where it's starting to go, I'll take the loss so I don't get liquidated. The thing is I think Stellar Lumens and XRP could pop off at any day now. And if I think Legacy is a 100 to 300x profit token project that just went live with its mainnet, then holding 50,000 or 100,000 is enough for me of the token. If I think it's possible it could go to $1, it could go crazy, then just hold 50 or 100,000 of it for a couple $100. There's no need to have more than that in it. There is a need to have all your money in the ones that are guaranteed. So since they didn't pop off and we're getting close to alts doing their thing, I had to make sure majority of my money was in the cryptos that I wholeheartedly believe in, which is XRP and XLM. And those are my two favorites right now. The reason XLM, I can sell that with no regrets and hold my XRP. Yes. In this channel, yo, RMAC, what is up, man? And this channel is all about XRP. That's what this channel is all about. It's about how to get more XRP. So you know how other people been in crypto a long time and they always worry about BTC pairs because the name of the game for them was how to get as much Bitcoin as possible. Well, this channel is how to get as much XRP as possible. So that's why I swing trade into other great projects that could 10x or 100x quickly, because I need to take that money and put it into XRP before it takes off. That's why, and you guys know that's why I'm in all these other projects, is just to get more XRP. That's always been the name of the game. I'm just sending a few hundred XRP into my ledger right now. So every chance I get to buy a few hundred XRP and send it to my ledger, that's exactly what I do. Right now I'm sending a couple hundred because I made a couple hundred in a crypto and I'm sending it over. But yeah, guys, I just, please, dog coins, meme coins, we're at the point where from now on, going into the future, you're going to want to be holding XRP and XLM and Cardano, CeeLo, Solana, Algorand. These are the ones you're going to want. Let me just confirm this. All right, good. Confirmed. Let's see. I bought Mr. NC. What do you? Oh, okay. Oh, in 2020 for 8 cents. I'm jealous, man. 80-cent XRP. Ooh. I got into Doge GF because of you and got stuck. I FOMO like a new me. Yo, RMAC, man, I'm sorry, bro. But I told everybody when I sold it. I was live when I sold it, and I let everyone know that I was getting out of it. I made my money. I made 4 or 5 grand and got out. I told everybody that. Once I made money, there was no reason to keep my money in it. It was only 500. Oh, okay. So let that girl pump. Let her pump Doge GF. RMAX says, leave that poor woman alone. All right, bro. All right. Let me go back and remove my comment from her channel, okay?
Hi, I'm Randy.
Here. I'll delete my comment for you. I'll let her pump it. I'll just let her pump it, bro. I'll delete my comment. How's that? We good? The reason XSL in hold, yeah, definitely. Lost. I pulled all my XRP a few weeks ago, then re-entered with less than half my money and got around the same amount. 61 average now. Nice. XDC Dons. Yeah, I like XDC. How high do you feel CSC can go during the run? Billy Bob, I'm not 100% sure, but I know the last bull run, I think it went to like 63 cents. If it does something like that, then Casino Coin could do some crazy stuff. So what I do is I have a trigger sell set for Casino Coin at 35 cents. And then it sells all my Casino Coin at 35.5 cents for a gain of 20 something $1,000. So I put $80 in Casino Coin, and then I set a trigger sell at 35 cents to set the trigger for 35.5 cents or 34.5 cents. RMAC, I appreciate it. Yeah, man. At Doge GF, I made money and got out of it. It's always been the name of the game, has how to get as much XRP as possible. Right now, I actually need XRP. I need an XRP logo with a transparent background. All right, here we go. Images. Which one of these is going to give me a transparent background? Big moves in XRP. The standard. Ooh, the standard. I kind of want 63 cents last time. I don't think it went that high. Oh, okay. Oh, you don't. You don't. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at coin market cap. It's either 53 or 63 cents, Billy Bob. It's either 53 or 63. It's right here. 53 cents. In 2017, 2018 bull run, it went to 53 cents. So right here, 53 cents. All right, I need a good logo here. This one? Maybe this one? I need a transparent background though. Maybe I'll just use this one, I guess. All right, there we go. Now let's get it in here. Image. Okay. Browse. There we go. There we go. Does that look all right in there? Does that look all right? We'll just leave it in there. We'll just leave it in there. That's fine. That's not correct. It was a different project. What? Wait, what? Are you talking to me, Ben? Ben, are you talking to me? Casino coin right here. All time right here. 2017. 53 cents casino coin. It's right here. It looks weird, man. Got these amazing... wait, what? Anime, what are you talking about? Billy Bob. Okay. Florida, you want a PNG, bro? Oh, no, it's all right. Before it was casino coin. Okay, so you're saying that when this happened in the 2017-2018 bull run, it was something else. It wasn't called casino coin, is what you're saying? Is that correct? RMAC, man. Appreciate you, bro. With the $10 dono. CSC was a different project then. Oh, all right. The info is incorrect. And I believe that 100% because CoinMarketCap has a history of screwing up information. I'll have to look into that. All right. So if that's not correct, then I would assume the possibility of it hitting 63 cents or even half of that is even further from correct. So keep that in mind, everybody. Be careful. Casino Coin is a different project than it used to be. And Ben is on top of his research, so I definitely believe him. All right, cool. Cool. All right, so this is what XRP is looking like right now. This is what it's looking at. We got like a bounce off of the 54 cents range. We got a bounce off of here. We came all the way up to the 50 EMA. We went past it, got rejected around the 400 EMA, came back down through the 50, and now we're just chilling at the 50 EMA right now. Hey, brother, when are we going to see XRP hit the $50? I would say anytime now. I would say anytime in Q1, man. In that January, February, March, we're in it, man. I'm excited to see what is going to happen with XRP in the next any day now, pretty much any day. I have been saying it for about 10 months now, 10 or 11 months, that XRP would be at $50 to $120 by January, February, March of 2022. And here we are. We're here. We're in January. Any day now, I'm expecting to see some type of craziness happen. Because this right here, I believe is this right here. I believe we still have this to go through. So this, I believe, is this. And that's what we're waiting for. Fuck CMC, still use it though. Oh man. What coin can one pick about 100,000 coins for around $100 that has the most potential to 100x? That's a good question. I mean, let me see. For $100, a project that could 100x, that can get you about 100,000 of the token itself. Let's see. I would say the best chance you have can get you a third of the 100,000, can get you 33,700 tokens for $100, and that's Legacy. I think Legacy would be your best bet if you wanted to try to turn $100 into $10,000. CeeLo was a great buy-in price. That thing made a triple bullish divergence yesterday. It's about $3. CeeLo? Yeah, CeeLo is a good one. I like CeeLo. And remember, CeeLo is what the World Economic Forum named as the best cryptos. So they named 6 cryptocurrencies to be the best cryptocurrencies, and CeeLo was one of them. CeeLo was one of them. Yeah, CeeLo is currently at $3.10. Let's take a look at CeeLo on the big screen. All right, it's on. So CeeLo went up to $11. It's held at like around $6-7, and the current price that it's at is actually a pretty good price. $3. It's currently a great price for CeeLo. Yeah, it looks like CeeLo could be doing some crazy numbers. Wow, look at this. I want to pull Bitcoin up. Safe Moon exists? Dude, it's down. I mean, it's Safe Moon. Crypto Holdings, nice Messiah. And you guys should look into Chia Casper. Yeah, Chia. I did look into Chia. Yeah, I did. And I hold API 3. I hold 100 API 3 tokens. Forty 48% on the day. Yeah, Chia I think is at like 70 something dollars right now. Let me take a look. Oh, it's on KuCoin. Yeah, API 3. I hold 100 API 3 coins. Let me look on KuCoin. Because I know I was looking at Chia over here. XCH, here it is. Yeah, it's at $76 right now. Chia. Yeah, H bar for sure. XDC? You like XDC? Yeah, XDC is at 6 cents right now. I wonder why. I wanna look into CeeLo. I don't know anything about CeeLo. I know nothing about what it is, what it does. What is CeeLo crypto?
By using phone numbers as public.
This guy's just reading. Come on, bro. I can do that myself. Ooh, what was that?
Keys,
We wanted for us because we can use the smartphone to then give people access.
Oh my god, killing me, man. CeeLo explained in under 5 minutes? No. No. I don't even know what it is. What is CeeLo?
Let's learn about Cello, a mobile payment solution integrated with multiple native stablecoins. Cello's purpose is to empower anyone with a smartphone to have access to financial services, send money to phone numbers, and pay merchants. The project is designed to be a decentralized platform that is not controlled by any single entity, but instead developed, operated, and upgraded by a community of individuals.
Yo, Max Payne, what is up, man? Sorry, I missed you. I missed it. Maccabee, what is up? Algo, yes, Maccabee, yes, Algorand.
Individuals, organizations, and partners. Cello is laser-focused on mobile. With millions and millions of people around the world having a smartphone but no bank account, Cello aims to serve them through an easy-to-use mobile app powered by a standalone decentralized network. The Cello blockchain allows applications to transact as well as run smart contracts in a secure and decentralized fashion. Cello's code originally came from Ethereum, but it has modifications and distinctions. Rather than using Ethereum's proof-of-work consensus mechanism, Cello uses a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism that keeps the distributed network of computers in sync. There are two types of nodes on the Cello network: validator nodes and full nodes. Validator nodes stake at least 10,000 coins of the network's native coin on the Cello network. These nodes maintain consensus with the help of voting by the full nodes. Users interact with light clients, which in turn interact with full nodes, which in turn interact with validator nodes. To address price stability so users can do business, the network also has two additional crypto assets, CUSD and CEuro. They are decentralized stablecoins that are loosely pegged to their fiat counterparts. Algorithms keep them stable. You're watching the video channel of Market Square, the new homepage for the decentralized web. Follow us and subscribe, join our Discord, and get your free account at marketsquare.io. See you next time.
Wow, I can't believe I just did that. Jesus.
Lesson number 1. What is the Cello platform? Meet Zoe. She's tech-savvy, always connected, and gets everything done on her mobile phone, like shopping for groceries, hailing a ride, or catching up with friends. If money could be this convenient, accessible, and borderless, what could it do for Zoe, her community, and the world? This is Cello's mission, to empower Zoe and the 6 billion smartphone users worldwide with accessible financial tools that allow them to unlock the benefits of blockchain technology and stablecoins right from their...
Oh my goodness, what am I doing here? Hold on a second. All right, sorry guys. Sorry. Yo, Rye Guy, you gotta go. My bad. Yo, peace. Froth's a good one. Yes. Oh my god. Sorry, I got into something real quick. Coin. All right. Where are we? CeeLo. All right, there's Cello. Block. This is like my favorite, man. Block is like my favorite. Look at Block. Came all the way down to bounce off right here. And it's like a double bottom at 2 cent 3. I love Block. I'm trying to buy Blocktopia right now. I'm trying to buy Blocktopia. All right, well, hopefully I'm buying 20,000 block tokens right now. Because, I mean, there's API 3, there's XCH to get into for a project. XCH, API 3. What was the other one that you mentioned? Casper. Okay, so you definitely you're a Kevin Cage kind of guy. I love Kevin Cage, man. I really do. He's got great videos. But API 3, I like that project.
I've been in blockchain or working in blockchain since late 2017, early 2018. My background was as part of a project called Honeycomb, which was a decentralized API marketplace built on Ethereum. And as one of the founding members of API 3, what we wanted to do really was to design an oracle that would enable data providers to get data onto blockchains easily. I think what we've realized is that a big stumbling block to preventing the full Web 2 experience being built on Web 3 is the unavailability of APIs. It's not necessarily just TPS or the blockchain itself. The blockchain developers need the tools to be able to build Web 2 apps in a fully decentralized way. So we have a lot of experience working with API providers, and we designed our own oracle so that a lot of the pain points of existing solutions would be taken out. The first thing that we've used to kind of differentiate API 3 from other solutions is that API 3 is built as a DAO. It's designed to be fully decentralized so that everyone in the project has a say over the project's direction and people can vote over what they would like us to be doing next. We see centralized governance as also being a point of centralization. So if you're trusting an Oracle project that governs its oracles and decides who can push data themselves, then that's also a single point of centralization. So at that point, you lose a lot of the benefits of blockchain being trustless. So the way the DAO works is that people will be able to stake API 3 tokens to give them a proportion of governance rights, and the staked API 3 tokens collateralize an insurance product. Another one of the issues that we felt we had with current Oracle solutions is the lack of
You were in it before he mentioned them? But yeah, oh, okay, cool.
quantifiable security. So there's nothing innately you can do to look at a data feed and see like X oracles providing Y data sources. There's no conclusion you can draw with that with regards to how much TVL can be secured. So using a staking pool to give a defined number as to how much of the TVL would be secured in the event of data issues gives you a big benefit there. So users can assess exactly how much of their percentage is at risk, and they can make an informed decision. But also that incentivizes good governance, because the criteria for the data feed insurance paying out is simply that people experience.
Yeah, so I hold 161 API 3 tokens. It's like $600 pretty much. It's like $600.
To loss as a result of a data feed error. With the so with that, good governance.
Oracles are always going to be needed, even more so if whole market grows, for sure. Yeah, HBAR is at 21 cents right now. HBAR is. I know this because I've seen it on YouTube. Let's continue learning about API 3 real quick.
This is incentivized by people making the correct decisions. If they mess up, then the project users can claim via the project for the money that they lose out. And this is all done by a third party rather than having to trust API 3 for it as well. And the last part of the solution was we felt that the best way of creating an Oracle project is having the data providers run the Oracle themselves. And this is the main difference between API 3 and other Oracle projects, and even to native Oracles. If the data provider runs the Oracle themselves and is able to put data directly on the blockchain, then you miss out the need to have a middleman solution there. And these middlemen, they require either a lot of aggregation between different oracles to ensure you're not trusting any individual third-party oracle, which is quite gas intensive, or they require other structural components to the blockchain itself. But the most important thing about the API provider running the oracle is the uptime should be equivalent to the API itself. We've designed an oracle that can be run in the existing cloud infrastructure that the API uses, so that there's no change in downtime to the API, which is pretty important. And it's also designed to be run so that it can work in their existing business model. They don't necessarily have to use crypto at all for it. They can take payments in fiat.
Yo, John McTurnan, what is up, my bro? What is up, my bro? I'm loving the 6 month. I'm loving the 6 month badge that I'm seeing on you guys. Max, anime, let's go, John. Yes, I'm loving it, man. Let's go, guys.
And the requesters top up the wallets. So as an API provider, even from a traditional background, you can still deploy a node, you can still sell data to people who operate in the blockchain space, but you can do it without needing the compliance issues or anything around the crypto side of things. So that's kind of a top-down view of API 3. We're decentralized, we have API provider run nodes, and we're providing quantifiable security for the APIs, so projects know exactly.
Quantifiable security for the API. So API 3, this amazing project right here, this Oracle that Kevin Cage was talking about. Truth, what is up, brother? Yo, guys, welcome my brother to the stream. That is my younger brother there. Well, not young. He's only a year younger than me, but that's my bro. Welcome him to the stream, everybody. Hashtag truth is in the building. So API 3, what is API 3 DAO? 4-minute overview. We just saw the decentralized APIs for the Web 3.0, and this was by Kevin Cage. We'll drop a like on that. Now, let's take a look at what else Kevin Cage talks about, because he talks about API 3, and I love what he says about it.
Corrections, pull.
Let's just find it. Here we go.
And it wasn't like super heavy, but Chainlink absolutely exploded. Let me fix this a little bit. Absolutely exploded from the 236. Where are we? Well, we're getting some nice volume, which is interesting, but overall...
All right, so he's got the Oracle coin Chainlink, which we know went all the way to $52. And API 3 is also an Oracle, okay? But it has not exploded. The most that this has went, this API 3 token, has only went a 2x. So this has not seen any action ever, like other cryptos, you know, like Stellar or XRP or Bitcoin or Ethereum, who've done 10, 20, 50, 100x, 1000x. API 3 has not done anything yet, and it's an amazing Oracle coin. Let's see what he says about it. I want to know what Kevin Cage says about API 3.
The name of the game is ROI. And I don't know everything. I make mistakes all the time, but long term, I win every single time because I simply wait. For example, with API 3, anytime it's on the 236 or below, I'm buying it. That follows my overall investment thesis or my parameters. From the all-time high to the low, I'm snagging it every time. So that's what's important to me. And notice, Chainlink, early fractal, the earliest I bought was like 160, so not the earliest, and it wasn't like super heavy. But Chainlink absolutely exploded. Let me fix this a little bit. Absolutely exploded from the 236. Where are we? Well, we're getting some nice volume, which is interesting. But overall, API 3, from its all-time low price, you're sitting up, 150%. For me, I'm extremely extremely patient. This is something I believe in and has long-term utility backed by some of the biggest in the game for Web3 for decentralized APIs.
So let me say that all over again. So if you look at, because I was muted, if you look at the 21 and the 20, the 21 and the 34 on his retracement here that he's overlaying on top of these charts, look at Chainlink down here before it broke off from the 236 all the way up to the 21 to 34. If API 3 broke out the way Chainlink did and does numbers, because it is an oracle, it's the same type of thing, it can go to 180 to $320. 180 to 320. We're talking like a 50 to 80x here. A 50 to 80x. That's what we could see out of API 3. And it's been waiting. Look at this setup. Look at this. Look at them both compared.
And, everybody's telling me the FOMO at Chainlink when it was at $40. And, maybe it recovers and has a beautiful future. But from even this all-time low down here, this guy's gone up over 300x. And, can Chainlink go to $100, a couple $100? Yeah, probably. But I want to go into something that I believe has higher earning potential and isn't up already 300x and is only up not even 2x. So that's my thesis. I have a very, old, boring style because it just requires patience, but this is the same type of patience that I had when I was holding QNT early on. Same thing goes for anybody that was in Gala. They believed it early on. Do you think they cared about 50% drops and then it did 100x? No. Patience. Provided you're in an asset with utility. So bottom line with Ripple, the company, love or hate them, I think that XRP is going to be fine. It has huge future potential, and you don't...
All right, so we all know about XRP. We don't have to get into that. So yeah, that's what we're looking at, man. That's what we were looking at. API 3, we'll go with Gemini on the hourly. And here is API 3. Here it is, just chilling. API 3 came up a few days ago, 5-6 days ago, came just right up to $7. And now it's just chilling at $3.62. It just, I think API 3, like what from Kevin Cage has said, looking over the history and looking at some of the investors and the staking that's happening with this, I can see some crazy things happening. I can see an easy $100 or better out of API 3. And this hasn't done more than a 2x in its lifetime. So be prepared. Be prepared. People are so funny. They call to get a price, and then you tell them the price. I don't know, like, do they think I'm going to work for pennies or something? Like, yo, here you go, man. Hold on. Wait, do I have a penny here? Can I really do this? Shit, I had a penny. Here's a penny. Can you do 5 hours of work? Here's a penny. Like, what is wrong with people? Like, their whole house is frozen pipes, right? It's all frozen. So for me to come with my Pro Dynaglow machine and heat the house to 80, 90 degrees and sit there for a few hours, I said $450 to $650. Okay, thank you. And then they hang up. You think someone's going to do that for less than $400? You're out of your mind. Oh my God. Like people think that like things are supposed to be like free. Imagine if someone did things for me for free or for you. Yeah, let me just come to your house, clean your house, unthaw your pipes, fix your broken drains, unclog your drains. No, what do you owe me? Oh, you don't owe me anything. I just had nothing to do today. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If it was like, you know, like some old guy or old woman, or maybe someone who was down on their luck and didn't have much money, and I was in the area doing a job and someone came across the street and said, I really can't afford much of anything, I might do it for free. I have done jobs for free for certain people, but for me to just leave my house and go for an hour drive there and then an hour drive back home, I mean, come on. That's costing me. That's costing me money. I have done free work for a lot of people in my lifetime when it comes to plumbing, and I've made a lot of people, and my prices are so much cheaper than other people's prices, so I don't know. Yeah, 1960s prices, exactly. It's crazy. But yeah, here's API 3, man, $3.62. I love API 3. I've looked into it, the Oracle, what it's all about. Let's hear Kevin Cage talk about this one more time. I want you guys to, get a good grasp on this.
I don't care if somebody...
And remember, API 3 chart is on the left and Chainlink is on the right. Both Oracle coins, both very good. Check this out.
He has, this asset that's already up 100x and they tell me I have to own some because I'm going to miss the boat. No, I'd much rather find something that's significantly lower and has a lower level of risk. The name of the game is ROI. And I don't know everything. I make mistakes all the time, but long term, I win every single time because I simply wait. For example, with API 3, anytime it's on the 236 or below, I'm buying it. That follows my overall investment thesis or my parameters. From the all-time high to the low, I'm snagging it every time. So that's what's important to me. And notice,
And he's talking about snagging it at the 236 every single time. That's what he said. Kevin Cage said, I'm snagging it at the 236 every single time. That's exactly what he's talking about. And if we pull it up, you can see right here in the chart, it came down, came up, down to the 236 right here. So anywhere from $4.35 to $3.50 is a great buying opportunity, is what Kevin Cage is saying. Anywhere in the 236, and especially right on the 236.
Chainlink, early fractal, the earliest I bought was like 160, so not the earliest, and it wasn't like super heavy. But Chainlink absolutely exploded. Let me fix this a little bit. Absolutely exploded from the 236. Where are we? Well, we're getting some nice volume, which is interesting. But overall...
And now he's talking about getting some volume, which is interesting. So if we take a look at CoinGecko and we go into API 3... If we go into API 3, which is number 285 on the list... We look, the circulating supply is 46 million. The circulating supply is 46 million, right? And if we go to Chainlink, the circulating supply is almost 500 million. That tells me that API 3 can easily explode to over $100.
API 3, from its all-time low price, you're sitting up, 150%. For me, I'm extremely patient. This is something I believe in and has...
That's different if people are humble and most of all get it and are not expecting it. Exactly, Anime Wolf. You understand life very well. Yes, those are definitely the people I have no problem doing it for. The ones who are humble and don't expect it. Yes, exactly, Mr. NC.
Long-term utility backed by some of the biggest in the game for Web3 for decentralized APIs. And, everybody's telling me the FOMO at Chainlink when it was at $40 and, maybe it recovers and has a beautiful future. But from even this all-time low down here, this guy's gone up over 300x. And, can Chainlink go to $100, a couple $100? Yeah, probably. But I want to go into something that I believe has higher earning potential and isn't up already 300x and is only up not even 2x. So that's my thesis. I have a very, old, boring style because it just requires patience. But
Kevin Cage has an amazing old, boring style, which I like to emulate. So there you have it. Chainlink, 500 million circulating supply in Oracle coin. Then you go to API 3 in Oracle coin, backed by some major people and some very good people working on this. 46 million circulating supply. Wow. 10x lower circulating supply. I really think that this is gonna do its thing, man. I think we can see over $100 API 3, possibly $200. Let's go to api3.org. Allow cookies. There we go. Air node. Here's all the partners. Wow. They have some really good partners here. Alliance Block, Polygon, Chain API, Harmony, Phantom, Digital Currency Group. Oh, wow. Very nice. Oh, wow, and you can go right into Discord with them. That's pretty cool. And there it is. Rye Guy, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Your dad was selling 290 foot, and they're offering him 50. They're not made of sponge. That's right. Anime. Oh, man. Let's go. So, yeah, that's what we got going on. So, I ended up buying 161 API 3 tokens. That's like $600 worth, only because of what it is, what I've recently learned about it. And it's at the bottom of the 236 right now, which is very nice. It's at the bottom of the 236. This is where you buy, right here. Let's see what API 3 does. Let's see what it does, man. This thing could pop off. I think API 3 could be a big one. Let's put it in again. Let's put it in CoinGecko again. I actually want to let's watch a video just on API 3. Chainlink killer.
There is a killer ever do sponsored content without disclosing it explicitly. With that said, let's talk about API 3, which talks about being decentralized APIs for Web 3. And they talk about creating powerful decentralized applications with API 3's decentrally governed and quantifiably secure data feeds. So data feeds, data feeds, data feeds. It's all about APIs and data feeds. And so just like Chainlink, they're talking about connecting smart contracts to real world data. We see the same mission from Chainlink, Band, Dia, DOS, Teller, Ori, Octo. They are all solving a very similar problem. However, API 3 is coming in with what I think of as a very significantly optimized 2.0 version of this. Their data provider operated, and this is probably their biggest selling point right here. And we're going to talk about this at length because the reality is that Chainlink and other oracles are what's called third-party oracle services, where essentially they are
Bit of time and we all rich, you damn right. At least I can rest in peace. I never got BSV, LTC, and OneCoin when I started my crypto journey.
middlemen between the API.
So let's learn about API 3 real quick.
API provider and the actual data source, the smart contract, if you will. So Chainlink is essentially middlemaning data, whereas API 3 is removing the middleman and allowing for API providers or API operators to directly onboard data onto the blockchain. And as we'll talk about, in essence, this is not just a quick switch operation. It's a pretty significant and ideological swap of how this is supposed to be conducted. They talk about being quantifiably secure, meaning that users are insured against data feed malfunctions, and then they're also cross-platform, as they talk about right here, which we'll get into all of these in a second. Just to name a few, we have Pantera, Hashed, and Digital Currency Group. It is a very elite group of investors, and from what I've heard, essentially all of these investors were pretty pissed off because they weren't able to invest as much in this project as they wanted to. Everybody got chopped down because this thing was so competitive. And so when you see these groups getting absolutely sharky and trying to scoop up as much of it as they can and getting essentially chopped down to bits, that's when you know that there's something special going on. They're decentralized, secure, and interoperable. And they really like to highlight the fact that DAPIs, which is their API network, are first party. And they're...
You guys did just hear that, right?
Bits, that's when you know that there's something as much in this project as they wanted to. Everybody got... They're also cross-platform, as they talk about right here, which we'll get into all of these in a second. Just to name a few, we have Pantera, Hashed, and Digital Currency Group. It is a very elite group of investors, and from what I've heard, essentially all of these investors were pretty pissed off because they weren't able to invest as much in this project as they wanted to. Everybody got chopped down because this thing was so competitive. And so when you see these groups getting absolutely sharky and trying to scoop up as much of it as they can and getting essentially chopped down to bits, that's when you know that there's something special going on. They're decentralized, secure, and interoperable. And they really like to highlight the fact that DAPIs, which is their API network, are first party, and they're API provider operated oracles with decentralized governance. So they say they're decentralized to the core, and that's great. They have a DAO structure. But this is the big value prop, and we're going to talk about this at length today, which is that nodes are operated by API providers. Without third-party node operators, API 3 data feeds are never exposed to data tampering and denial of service attacks by middlemen. This enables them to reach higher cost efficiency while having fewer attack vectors or surfaces. Source-level decentralization of DAPIs is enabled by AirNode, a fully serverless Oracle node that can be deployed by any API provider for free, and it requires minimal day-to-day management, right? Minimal day-to-day management is a very key factor here, as what we'll get into later, as these guys actually ran one of the top Chainlink Oracle feeds and nodes for over a year. They actually experienced what it was like to provide data to the Chainlink network, and they were one of the most influential data providers in the entire system, and they used that experience to say, hey, how can we make this more efficient, beneficial, secure, and essentially just a 2.0 version of what Chainlink is doing? And that's how they developed API 3. And you guys know I'm a big fan of insurance. And API 3 provides their users with the option of on-chain insurance powered by the API 3 token and Kleros decentralized courts. And so the API 3 insurance feature gives DAPI users quantifiable safety net in the event of a malfunction, holds the API 3 DAO directly responsible for the security of the DAPIs, and incentivizes a security-first governance approach for DAPIs and the API 3 project as a whole. Essentially, they're combining insurance with
Anime.
with first-party oracles and creating a safety net here to create more of a game theory that favors people protecting the network over tampering with the data. You know, the reality is that the monetary reward for running data through a network like Chainlink is far exceeded by the monetary reward that could come with, for example, in DeFi, manipulating price feeds. Let's just say you bet on the outcome of a basketball game. There's more incentive for you to manipulate that price feed to ensure that your bet is won than there is to actually deliver the accurate data. And so what they're going to explain here in more detail is that they're trying to get the incentives, like with proof of stake, you're incentivized to be a good actor or else you lose money. They're trying to get the incentives in this Oracle network situation to really stack up so that the good actors are rewarded for providing the best data, and that the reward for providing that data is less valuable than the reward for tampering with that data. And then they're also talking about, connectable to any blockchain. That is more in line with what we've seen with pretty much all of the data providers, all of the oracles. They all talk about this. So first they have this article saying, where are the first party oracles? So first they say, okay, first party oracles are the best thing since sliced bread, but where are they? It only makes sense for the API providers to spin up their own oracle nodes, cut off the middleman, and serve on-chain data consumers themselves. There certainly seems to be enough financial incentive to do so, and the data consumers would prefer it that way. However, there are greater obstacles of the first party oracle. So saying, who are we, right? Who are we to tell you about what's required here for first party oracles? They're saying in order to do this, you would have had to operate an Oracle node in a professional context and talk to API providers about operating Oracle nodes. Makes sense. So to say that we have done this would be an understatement. We have built Honeycomb API Marketplace using Chainlink as the underlying infrastructure. This is especially significant because nothing teaches you about a software like trying to build a business on it. Operated 6 Chainlink nodes simultaneously, not counting the redundancies, 4 for Honeycomb, 2 for Chainlink, and maintained the highest response ratio on reputation.link, meaning that we had stellar monitoring and incident response until we voluntarily asked to be removed from data feeds to focus our attention on API 3. So they literally were top tier members of the Chainlink community, and that's how they formed their basis of what is really required to bring better quality data and sort of optimize the whole system. During their over 1 year work at API Marketplace, Honeycomb, they educated a very large number of API providers about monetizing their services through oracles and learned an immense amount about their requirements, constraints while doing so. Towards the end of their efforts, they focused on getting API providers to operate their own oracles. Remember, they didn't call them first-party oracles back then, which gave us a greater insight into why this is such a difficult problem. And so here's why it's a problem. List of deal breakers for these API providers. Think the people that are providing very important data from APIs on the internet. What are deal breakers and why they wouldn't just spring up a Chainlink node and start providing data directly to the Chainlink network? What's the issue here? And so they wanted to show what's the difficulty in running these nodes. Why would this be a hard thing to do? What's a deal breaker for actually spinning up and running your own node? The first is an unstable node. In order to ensure a stable node,
well, we're looking at, so API 3 came from Chainlink node holders who were higher up in the Chainlink community who realized pretty much that they could make the Oracle better. And we all know how great Chainlink is and how much people talk about Chainlink and how it's going to make so much money or make people money, but really how good it is as an Oracle. So those people from higher up in Chainlink and running nodes in Chainlink actually created, it seems like he's describing a better Oracle, which is why API 3 could be a massive return on investment, especially since it is at possibly the lowest price you're going to get it at before it explodes to $100 or $200. And I'm learning a lot about API 3 right now. I'm actually switching investments because of API 3 right now. So I'm learning why API 3 is possibly or is the better oracle and is the future.
Node, you need constant attention to notice incidents and the know.
Yo, Rye Guy, when I'm back, are you home from work or what are you doing? You want to play some Fortnite in a little bit?
How to respond to incidents as they happen, as there's all kinds of irregularities that happen with blockchain data. You need to really be on the ball constantly on this 24-hour cycle, monitoring and responding. The second is that an oracle node that cannot self-recover. Therefore, a node must not only be stable, but it must be able to recover from bugs or adverse network conditions on its own, rather than being incapacitated permanently. Again, there's no set it and forget it here. Also, you can't expect a node operator, an API provider, to investigate the node architecture. The use case is an experiment to find the optimal configuration, where to host the nodes, their databases, how much redundancy to have, how to determine all the parameters, etc. A very, very hotly governance. And so the more stake, less the need tokens can be used for governance. However, the less stake tokens there are, the higher the staking reward will be to influence people to stake more. And so there's a little bit of an adjusted staking reward here, which is a pretty interesting mechanism. And once you have the full participation in governance, they're saying, hey, look, there's not really a reason to keep incentivizing people to stake. And they're also using it as collateral that backs insurance services to protect users' funds.
Oh, okay, you're at work. Gotcha. Agent Smith was the one, not Neo.
From damages caused by DAPI malfunction. So they're literally building for the possibility, in fact, the likelihood that something will go wrong with data, that it will cause damages, and they will have insurance to back this up. So it's not just a data play, but it's also an insurance play. And you guys know how bullish I am on insurance in this particular regard. To be honest, the biggest criticism of this project is that they have 30% of their tokens going to the founders. And so I personally don't really know how this is going to play out, but I know that the founders are subject to a 2-year vesting with a 6-month cliff. The prior and seed investors are vesting over 2 years, and that's block by block. And so there's not going to be any sudden dumps here. It's going to be block by block vesting so that people will have access to their tokens each and every block, which creates a linear release of the tokens so that there's no one big moment where big releases happen. And so really what I'm seeing here is that these early investors got in at 30 cents. And that 30 cents is exactly where this bonding curve starts, this S curve. And so this bonding curve is going to start at 30 cents. So if you get in here at, under 50 cents or so, you'll have way more access to your tokens and start with pretty much the same price as the pre-sale or seed investors. If this fully subscribes, it'll make its way up to $2, which is about a 700% gain here from the beginning of the bonding curve. And that would be the full release of 20 million tokens. Let's just say it makes it to $1 here at about, $6 million. It could be smaller, but I'm expecting for this thing to be into the tens of millions very, very quickly. And if this thing continues on and starts charting a path like it seems like it might with the backers that it has, seeing this thing make its way into the 9-figure mark, the hundreds of millions, honestly, I think that would probably not surprise me. So the reality is that I see this thing as being a much more expensive token than I normally cover, a much more expensive sort of highbrow, not a low cap gem here, not a diamond in the rough, but a very, very hotly anticipated project at the highest level that is going to be a little more expensive and move probably a little slower, but it would be something that I would qualify as a long-term hold. And especially if this bull market kicks off in 2021 the way it feels like it's going to, I would say that this one might be one to watch as a serious heater to be adding to your long-term holds for the bull market. So there you have it, API 3, the Chainlink killer, if you will, introducing us to the first-party oracle, a new way to provide data directly to the blockchain. I personally have invested a significant amount in this project. I accepted and stomached their 2-year lock period because I do believe that this project is extremely fundamentally strong, and I believe that this thing could be one to watch and something that will develop and blossom as it tries to truly elevate the standard of data that we get on the blockchain. They've done the hard work of finding out what is so hard about running a Chainlink node, why API providers are not just jumping in and supplying data directly to the blockchain, and they've structured this project in order to address those concerns. So I'm pretty excited about what API 3 is bringing to the table. I do think that they will be a huge competitor in the highly lucrative, price-reactive, and extremely important decentralized Oracle race. But I'm curious, what do you guys think about API 3? Are you excited? Do you plan on getting involved in this project?
Well, I like his video, guys. He had a great video. Even though you don't really like X-Fi Songbird, could you give me your take on it? X-Fi. X-Fi. Are you talking about just Songbird? SGB? Are you talking about just Songbird? Oh my. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Songbird possibly taken off. Oh, like the charts, like X-Fi charts? Oh, it's $4 on BitTrue? All right. X-Fi. Here we go. Oh, baby. All right, so a bunch of people went long. It looks like they're going to try to liquidate people. It looks like they're going to try to liquidate people right now. And could possibly be coming down to bounce off of this 25 moving average. We'll see. $12.34. Huh? Oh, what time it is right now? Okay, yeah, it's 12:30. Yeah, 12:35. Yeah, XFi it's moving. I mean, it's moving. Whenever you see a crypto, like if it's flat like this, you're like, oh God, you know? But when it starts moving like this, I would get excited. So if I was holding XFi right now, I would definitely be excited. If I was holding Songbird right now, I would be excited. Right here, I am very excited about API 3 right now. I've been buying a bunch right down here, right at the 350 to 360 range. Got to open up this ledger live real quick. Shit. Oh, shit. Um. Hmm. Huh, let's see those bag sizes, bro. What bag sizes? I want to see a little more on API 3.
In a world where technology is taking preference more than anything else, this is the decentralized. Now, for example, opening a short position or any good behavior. And as we've already covered in the data feed layout seen on screen, the first party oracle will need fewer oracles as there is no need to try and maintain a more decentralized oracle level. We are no longer required to use multiple oracles to prove that one or more is being malicious, assuming that each API is typically served by at least
Anime, yeah, I got my solo airdrop already. Only got 59 solo tokens for 15,000 XRP. Hmm. What's Carl talking about?
Hi guys, cryptocurrency is crashing, but we are here to talk about API.
No, we're not. All right, let's find Carl from the moon. Oh, blockchain backer. He put something out? No. Hey guys, welcome to the moon. My name's Carl.
Hello guys and welcome to the moon. My name is Carl and I'm going to bring you this cryptocurrency video and I'm going to take a look at the Bitcoin price and what's happening with Bitcoin right now. Let me dive straight into the charts. Right here, yesterday we talked about this inverse head and shoulders and this rising wedge. And in yesterday's video, I told you guys how we could potentially see a breakdown here before we maybe go and see this break towards the upside. So go watch my video yesterday. That exact scenario played out actually. We saw a break to the downside and right now we're retesting some previous major support and resistance. Let me show you. I put a line right there and then you can see big resistance back there, big support right there. We are right now testing this level. So basically $36,000 roughly. So 36,000 is a big level for Bitcoin. And if we can confirm support here, then I think that our long position is still looking quite juicy here. Let me show you my $300,000 Bitcoin position right now. So over on Bybit, I have a $300,000 Bitcoin long position right now, 6% in profits. And I told you guys yesterday that if we break above the resistance out of the inverse head and shoulders, then I'm going to put in a multi-million-dollar position. So basically here, if we break this resistance here, then I put in a multi-million-dollar long position up towards $41,000. However, we never saw the breakout. So for me, I remain in my $300,000 position, not a multi-million-dollar position. But if we do see that break to the upside, then definitely I am going to jump into Bybit and put in a $2-3 million position approximately. And guys, scroll down below this video and click my Bybit link because then you get $4,000 fees, which will get you much of thousands of dollars in fees. If you're traders, and also $4,000 bonus. Ethereum price. Ethereum is right now testing an incredibly important level. $2,400 right here. Previous massive resistance. Previous resistance. And right now we're testing it as new support. If we're
Never seen Carl before? Oh, Carl's cool. He has a ton of Bitcoin. He lives in Dubai, like Crypto. He's just him and Crypto both live in Dubai. Carl's mad cool. His name's Carl Runesfelt. That's his last name. He's been doing this for a while. His channel's called The Moon. He's got 500,000 subscribers. And he's got a bunch of great videos. I always look to see what he has to say about Bitcoin because he's been doing it for a long time.
would break 2.4K, then I think Ethereum could go all the way down to this green box, down at $1,800.
Oh, you got your solo yesterday, Jack? Nice. Yeah, I just got mine this morning, but it was definitely not on the 21st or the 20th. That definitely didn't happen.
That's the big questions. That's the big question. Will we see that or not? You let me know in the comment section down. I have some suggestions, but I'm gonna choose 3 of you to come to Dubai, hang out with me.
And there you go. All right, API 3, what's going on? Actually, XCH and block. All right, block. Let's take a look at this. Let's put it on the daily. Let's look at XLM. So it is the Chainlink Killer API 3, apparently. Just went all in on XRP. Raul Paul says on why he is so bullish on Ripple. Oh.
Talking about Ripple and that whole ecosystem and how you think it's probably misunderstood or has a much larger use case than people understand. The value of the token itself is therefore likely to be derived not from its store of value, which we talked about earlier, but from the amount of usage.
Absolutely. It's pretty successful, right? 10% of all remittances between the United States to Mexico were done with XRP. And that's a big deal.
So outside of MoneyGram, who else is using it? Because I hear a lot that a lot of banks are kicking the tires and thinking about it. Who's actually using it and who's kind of sniffing around the whole thing right now?
Yeah, you've got R3, you've got SBI, you've got the Central Bank of Thailand. So it's being used at scale by people not in crypto. And that's news in and of itself, right? That to me is right. Okay, if it's actually not just a speculative experiment.
Axie Wells, hey, what's up from Kuwait? Just checked my wallet. Finally got the drop, the solo tokens on wallet. Nice, man. That's good to know. Congratulations. Let's go.
Mental function, but it's actually being used in the real world to solve real problems. That to me is the most important test. So yes, it doesn't have the same amount of liquidity as Ethereum or Bitcoin right now, right, in terms of market cap. But as I started the call with, it's already on track, right along where Bitcoin is. So even as a speculator, as an investor, you might say, well, what are the upsides versus the downsides of holding XRP as a digital asset? Well, we already know it's on track where Bitcoin was in year 7. So the fact that it's being used in the world today to solve real problems, it's already using, or basically going from the hypothesis stage to the use case, to the real world use. So do I think it's going to persist? Yes, I feel strongly that it's going to persist. And despite the tribalism and the negativity, more and more people are using it, that just by evidence of the volumes. Take a look at the volumes on them.
It's kind of out of the kind of crypto speculative radar screen, and it's really what it is becoming a utility, and it'll derive its value from its utility function, i.e. the more people who are using it, the more it's likely to go up, as opposed to
Okay.
Bitcoin, which is not being used in any other way specifically, or not many other ways specifically, as opposed to store of value, which seems to be its use case.
Yes, I totally agree. And again, those things are it's not mutually exclusive. You know, you don't have to pick one versus the other and say that, you know, that's going to be all things for all people.
They're different things. I mean, that's very clear.
Right. And as an investor, again, it's about recognizing what your true counterparty risk is, where those risks are, and then assessing whether or not the upsides are outsized return. And that's how I look at it. If some newer technology with better performance characteristics can solve those specific problems better, I would be the first to recommend it. But until that happens, and until even a new technology were to arrive today that does the exact same thing with better properties, until it reaches a certain level of liquidity, it needs all of these things together to really challenge it as kind of the incumbent for fast payments, supranational payments. So right now it's the king in that regard.
And is one of the features of this the fact that Ripple is going out marketing this to banks and central banks? So, there's nobody marketing Bitcoin, for example. There's nobody, but within this, you've got somebody who's going out speaking to the financial institutions saying, listen, we've got a solution. Because that helps, therefore, enterprise sales. You get more people onto the network in large chunks as opposed to relying on individuals.
That's right. And up to this point, they have relied on the retail sector primarily to drive that liquidity. But I think this, first of all, you need some regulatory clarity. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum, very clear in the United States what their regulatory position is. We're seeing that with, this Fidelity, State Street, all these other large firms saying, hey, we're going to custody banks. The OCC has provided clarity on custodying digital assets. So there's a lot of clarity with respect to Bitcoin and Ethereum in the US markets. And I think one of the things holding XRP back is that level of clarity, right? Ethereum in the beginning was issued by a very small group of people, and the SEC has clearly said it was a security. It no longer is a security because it's sufficiently decentralized. So XRP as a digital asset would need to have the same level of regulatory clarity, I think, in the US markets to reach that same level of adoption by US banks and institutions. But the world is a big place, and it's not just the United States. And there's already clarity in Thailand, Mexico, Japan, Brazil regarding XRP. And it's likely that, they focus more of their efforts in those jurisdictions because that's where they'll see, as you said, more institutional adoption. A lot of criticism.
And there it is. Oh, what is this? What is this? Axie Wells with the $5 super chat, man. Appreciate that dono. Thank you, my man. Yes, I was muted. Thank you. Oh my God. I gotta stop hitting the mute button. I have to. All right, let's hear this.
Was levied at Ripple, the company, is that, well, they're the largest holder of XRP, right? So they represent this huge counterparty risk where they can dump into the market, and you as an investor in the token are basically, exposed to that large slippage.
What percentage do they still own?
I think it's around 50%. Don't quote me on that, but
we won't quote you on that because that's not correct. I love people like this, man. And this, oh man. So I don't know when these interviews actually happened, but Money Talk put this out a couple weeks ago. I think that this talk happened probably a lot, like way before. 24 hours in crypto. Love 24 hours in crypto. He's got 32,000 subscribers. You guys should sub to him if you're not already subbed to him. All right, it's all coming together for XRP. Wow, only 129,000 individuals own more than 5,000 XRP. I haven't seen this video. We should watch this video. XRP clarity in 2022 will cause XRP to skyrocket.
Lawsuit, I think, is misguided. In fact, the United States is the only country on the planet that has suggested XRP is a security. The idea that XRP is a security, it has traded out there for 8 years. You know, it's kind of like, well, if it was a security, I guess we should have known that a long time ago.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. I'm saying thank you to all my subscribers for commenting, liking. I do appreciate every single one of you guys. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification. We're giving away 1,000 XRP in total when we reach 60,000 subscribers. 10 lucky subscribers are each going to win 100 XRP. Let's get right into today's episode. XRP is currently at 74 cents. And by the end of this year, on the most stupidest conservative price target that I could provide you guys, it's going to be $10 for XRP. Because when XRP, Ripple the company, come out of this lawsuit with clarity, which we will 100%, we know this is not about what Hinman said. Well, it is also, but what I'm trying to say is this is closed door meetings. What if, all right, the World Economic Forum said we need to suppress the price of XRP until the new world order gets kicked in, right? You guys already know. Watch my previous videos if you're new to my channel. We know the World Economic Forum and all the ties that we have indirectly or directly. It could be through the UN ops. It could be through the UN. The ties are endless.
Yeah, that's why I turned it off, Anime, because he just was fudding the shit out of it. Sucks for not people grabbing XRP. Well, the thing is, normal people, like people don't invest, you know? What do people do? They work jobs, right? They work jobs, 40, 50 hours a week. They buy lottery tickets. They play video games. They do whatever. People don't invest. They run the hamster wheel. This is what they do. So the people that love running the hamster wheel, they find comfort that work pays the bills and they can live life. And that's it. That's what they do. They might go out on Friday or Saturday. They might have a few beers every single day. People are used to all this stuff, right? I don't want to run the hamster wheel. This is why a year ago, I started investing into cryptocurrency. That's why I found XRP. I found that XRP was the crypto to hold. So I started investing in XRP. And my wife, we both started investing. Why? Because people who invest get rich. As long as you're investing in good projects. You can't just invest in shit. Like, if I invest in lottery tickets, I'm obviously more than likely going to lose money. But when you invest in something that's taking over, like XRP's pretty taking over Swift, it's going to be the bridge currency for the whole world. Its adoption is already worldwide. So many facilities are using it. It's the difference. It has a team that is unlike any other. The lineup, the names involved in Ripple and XRP are massive. XRP is the future, man. It is the future. I used to run the hamster wheel, but no more. Investing money instead of wasting money. Yes, investing instead of wasting. I love the way you put that.
Is endless. And when the clarity comes out and when
yes, it will, Anime.
XRP provides the guardrails to every single digital asset, we are going to be number one. That is 100% certain that XRP will take over Bitcoin and become the number one digital asset on this planet. There's about 17,000 digital coins out there. Complete nonsense. All rug pulls. Majority of them are rug pulls. They're all going to be taken out. Only 1% or 2% will last and thrive in the next 10, 20 years. And XRP is one of those coins, along with Bitcoin, that is going to thrive for decades, if not centuries to come. And I want to show you guys one thing, what Raoul Pal said. Raoul Pal is a former Goldman Sachs executive, okay? And he stated that he had 98% of his net worth in crypto. Myself, I have 98% of my net worth in crypto. And the first time I liquidated everything and put it into crypto was way back in 2017. Early 2017. And I sent a wire transfer over to Kraken. That's the exchange that I used at the time. And it took about 24 business days. I still remember because it was crazy. It was, I couldn't believe it.
That's how crazy the financial system is, everyone. Listen to 24 hours in crypto. It took 24 days for that to happen. Are you kidding me? I once had to have a check negotiated for a month. This financial system is fucked and filled with criminals. All these banksters, they're criminals. This is what XRP, this is what crypto is going to free us from. High fees, waiting all the time. XRP 100K, can you believe? I can believe.
It took 23 business days, give or take, for it to settle in the Kraken. Because my wire was lost, so they had to investigate it. And just to give you guys a prime example, that's what Ripple is going to set out to solve. There isn't going to be any lost transfers, and that is 100% certain. So listen to what Raoul Pal has to say here about XRP.
And I bought it for the reason that A, it does have use cases and it is being used, and B, the court case is a phenomenal risk reward. It got heavily discounted in the price. And then I looked at it and thought, well, what's it going to do? Fall 100% from here to zero. But if it gets solved, it's, 10x. And I'm like, well, that's a no-brainer. Why would you not take a 10-for-1 risk reward that has a catalyst around it? It's just kind of interesting. So, I just thought as a special situation, it was interesting. But it's all about this court case, right? Because the price can't go anywhere. Got delisted from everywhere. It can't go anywhere until it's resolved, because the richest, most powerful country on earth is not allowed easily to invest.
Exactly, Lucky. Banks don't care about you. The only reason they keep your money safe is to make money off you. That's right. Now, back when I was 8 or 10 years old, I used to walk up the street to the bank and I used to put a couple dollars in my savings account. And back then, you could make money on your money in the banks. Nowadays, you can't. You really don't make money on your money. You have a few thousand in there. You're not making money. But back in the 90s, in the late 80s, early 90s, putting money in the bank, you would make a little bit of money on your money. Doesn't happen anymore. Now this new system is going to be that on crack. You are going to make so much money on your money because it's the new system and you are all early to it.
And this individual right now is a $50 million individual, all right? And all of his assets. It's probably more. That's what Google said, but Google's always wrong. It's usually always more. But individuals like this speak the truth. They spread the truth. Who do you know that's out there, besides YouTubers and all that stuff, that actually push crypto as a store of value or value behind it that's going to last decades, if not centuries to come? Nobody does. All these billionaires... Bill Gates, for example, saying Bitcoin's going to go to zero. Charlie Munger, same with Warren Buffett. They are rat poison. They are the problem to this world. Same with Mark Cuban. Take a look at this. Mark Cuban, back in 2017. Mark Cuban, who just called Bitcoin a bubble, says he plans to invest in other digital coin. Back in 2017, he's calling Bitcoin a bubble. A lot of people were. But they were just talking out of their rear end without doing any digging or research. However, at the same time...
And that's what a majority of people do. They just say what other people say without doing any research. That's the difference between myself and a lot of other YouTubers and a lot of other people you know in life. I do research. Someone says something to me, oh yeah, crypto's a bubble, XRP's garbage, don't buy that. but they don't even invest in anything, but they'll tell you not to invest, even though they never have. Or they'll tell you something is something, even though they don't even really know. That doesn't go down with me. I don't take people's word on anything. I dig, I research, I find out for myself. Because what is true in life, the only person that cares about you is you. Nobody else cares about you except for you. So you have to do the research. You have to figure out where your money is best placed. And I can tell you from what I've researched and what I found, XRP gets practically all of my money. Because it is going to change the world. The adoption, the things that are happening with Ripple and XRP are massive. I cannot wait. Cannot wait until people see. Because I've told a ton of people, but they don't want to invest. People don't want to invest. They don't care. They want to keep working. They want to keep doing what they're doing. So when I get all this money, when I get these millions of dollars, I cannot wait to make a difference in the things I care about and help people out that I want to help. And the people that didn't want to invest and wanted to party and drink and do drugs every weekend, I'll be laughing and not looking back in my rearview mirror.
These guys were definitely buying. This is just to spread fear so you guys don't get your hands dirty into crypto assets. 2-3 years later, he comes out and says, Mark Cuban says that Bitcoin will be the safe haven of crypto with one huge advantage. And he's stating the huge advantage as a store of value. And I tell everybody in my private group that Bitcoin is a great asset to diversify in so you could hedge your portfolio.
And I do love Bitcoin, for the record, guys. Just like 24 hours in crypto, I love Bitcoin. I will be buying some Bitcoins, all right? Just so you guys know.
Portfolio with Bitcoin, because it does have that store of value that will be a perfect hedge to your conservative portfolio. And just to go back 2 days ago, Mark Cuban says 80% of his investments that aren't on Shark Tank are crypto related. It truly disgusts me when I see stuff like this, because I'm a people's person. And when I see individuals like this spread FUD and, come out years later saying, oh, he has 80% of his investments that aren't in Shark Tank are crypto related, it disgusts me. And it should disgust you too, because they come out and say all this crap and then they say, oh, well, I'm all crypto basically now, which is complete nonsense. And JP Morgan coming out just yesterday saying we're in the Napster age of crypto. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below.
We're in the Napster age of crypto. Who is this idiot?
JP Morgan's remarks, but this is all just, we already know this. 1.9 trillion, $2 trillion market cap. We are so early. And to every single one.
$2 trillion market cap when he did that. $2 trillion. We're at 1.6. Wait until this explosion happens.
One of you guys that are watching this right now, I truly appreciate every single one of you guys. Meaning, you guys are tuning in, you guys are listening, you guys are
always tuning in, bro. Always. All right, let's see. Ooh, Scientific Investor. What has he been putting out? If this happens, how will your portfolio look like?
And bounced, right? So this is the next area where we stayed some time. We broke about, we retested and bounced. So this range, I think, has strong support, strong potential as we look at this. But right now, as the market is volatile, you need to actually look at the short-term charts and see what it shows, and does it actually match with the long-term charts, because the long-term charts and short-term is different. But if you can actually understand the scenario happening in both of them, you may be able to see what's coming ahead, because the Bitcoin, which is kind of volatile right now, is kind of leading the market, and you can understand that clearly. So you can look at the Bitcoin macro and the short term, then go to the altcoin market cap where you can understand what it's actually doing. So we are going to describe through that in detail so that you have that support we bounced. We kind of have a hammer pattern, which we can say, but we also need to understand that we are getting closer to this resistance. Now this resistance is kicking us down each time we are reaching that. So if we don't break this one, anticipate either a double bottom possibility.
We'll see. We're more than likely going to break that, though, right? More than likely. All right, let's look at XRP on the daily. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, this thing's about to get crazy. Let's look at API 3. Very happy that API 3 is down under the 236 right now. We can unlock your device after you give us the iTunes gift cards. Wait, what? Oh, geez. That's great. All right, guys. I have some stuff to take care of this afternoon. And hopefully I'll either see you guys tonight or see you tomorrow. All right, guys. You guys have a great day. Peace out, everybody. See you later.
I got zeroed out my membrane, you keep calling me insane. Every single day more XRP is what I obtain. No more cash, no more cars, only QR codes. No more proof of work, we running validated nodes. This is the life that I chose. They look at the cons, I look at the pros. I'm always bullish on the shows. Now you wanna ask about XRP, I am not telling. Now you want some of my XRP, I am not selling, it's not for sale. Honestly, I just wish you well, cause I'm XRP for well. I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. XRP taking the lead, come equipped with institutional speed. XRP giving the go to proceed. Don't listen to FUD, I know they mislead. Try to tell them, but I know they don't care. ODL, no nothing compared. Back in the day, I was willing to share. Now I don't have any left to spare. Source some liquidity on demand. Try to tell them, but they don't understand. Holding my ledger right hand, my hand. See the signs, it was already planned. Digital economy, it's already here. I'm talking about the moon, they think I majored in astrology. Haters talking trash, I think they majored in garbology. Focus on my future, so I invest in technology. Number one is where we ranking. Come on. And if you don't have XRP, then I do not know what you thinking. This the time, this the year, this the place to be. How them strong all day long, doing it faithfully. Keep that negative energy far away from me. It's not our fault that we seeing something that you can't see. I got my hands on some on-demand liquidity, and I'ma hold on to it now into infinity. This the greatest wealth transfer the world will ever see. But I'm not talking, I'm about to go buy me more XRP. Cause I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life, and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life, and that's forever, can't you tell? I just keep on buying while they telling me to sell. The whole world gonna be shocked when XRP break out its shell, and that's when we prevail. I'm XRP for well, for well. I'm XRP for well, I'm XRP for life, and that's forever, can't you tell? Can't you tell?